Minu yanom enti musha last week asemu ya na chese die eden na ema reading of these zodiac signs ne elementals die pa na ema eyehu saa minu ya eden na ema ne yehu nti efe wo hwehwe muso a na wo ka nyame a na hwan pa ne nyame hwan na reflect nyame no na hwan na reflect all the stars no minu yanom live Sunday with clarity of the sun. So to basi me di kan aka tro se ewia ni nyane a woni ni nyane ekoda a woni ni nkoda eye wiase na yatim ni nyina ebia wo ne mra ade yesa ewia ne ti asese se otwe ne ho na mu no nso so eba wonni pa wutimu dia ne se wo be align with them na wa balance with them, and that is it. Omu nyina team explosion bia ensiye. They sitting now complimenting and start sitting now complimenting. In fact, when they say energy or frequency, they are gods. Na yema active and relevant. And then we live it with Sunday with the sun, no clarity. Live Monday with a reflection of the moon. Just say ni now complimenting. Act on Tuesday. Me say live Monday, live Sunday, but me say act on Tuesday with courage. Because that is what that God represents. And now adia other man no. Just understand this. So that obiye ready bibiye na wona hwenye wo na usuro. In fact, ye ready ma na woni ukunu ye compatible na uja aware no. The akwa ware na asemu nim ewiase bibi wa ayeti ma asemu nim. It's all about learning about them. Ni nyina won sunsanso a edema ne ho. So you act on Tuesday with courage. Speak and learn on Wednesday with Mercury, because that is the ability. And no, a learning God. And over to Makanasa. And also say usunya kasa ability to usunya kasa now your languages. Mama Wednesday aye da ehia wo pa. These are simple things. And say you na minim dienti aye ye huniama ana chemical ese ye mix na ye de ye hu ye mumu se ade bi a enu na ehu ese mi ko chesi obi no so learn your life and make life simple for your own self. Minua, expand responsibility on Thursday with Jupiter. When you hear Jupiter, it is Thursday. There is nothing hushous about this. Connect deeply on Friday with Venus. Friday is same as Venus. Adentia na wo connect deeply with the Venus and now with Friday, because that God another frequency, another energy no adia na hoden no accept discipline on Saturday with Saturn, because on limitations in ayeden any discipline in ayeden ewo. This alignment does not enslave the soul. This alignment, it does not do what? Enslave the soul. It organizes life into harmony with greater patterns. This is all is it about with zodiac sign yo, and I mean to me worry we yo, and I want to say yo. Ni nara they work together, but so we should show me kwa we ya. Edru said dana ade esese wo ye ma wo ho hye wo ho ma no na wa hye wo ho ma ba wunchi nyamini bia. They all complement each other. Na se wunya ye te se ye bibi na wo be ye da bonten ansa na watumi aye wo ho na wundi ni se ye rituals se wo ye ma wa wo ho na wo pagya wutumi ewo wo mu na emu ye wo se ti se okochinchin a ehonom ne ye wo errors ne wo. The way we accept things easily no abaye bigger problem for us as black people. Tie wo betumi aye millionaire and answer na obeye billionaire no, there is a fact that you have to step into something. Nobody should deceive you. There is spirituality. But the ones we are preaching say yes, spirituality ye man ye hu no, and no be limiting from the real thing no. And nunti na ye ka say moma ye nsusu hunahuna ye ho with words. Because uka mantra enye akanfo kasa. Uka chakra enye akanfo kasa. Uka Mercury, uka se but uka memene daka gukuya da. Ade ba ko na woka. Sa uka no northern region kasemu, uka no wa yigbe kasemu, uka no won kran kasemu a the same thing. Ye say aduane anka wan bete no wo ma me mu ka se de. Anka wuchiri. Ba yende ye adwen se che se omo keke niama no bom na ye language foforo no obi tumi keke bi sisu no chanti bibi kakra bi eye nkomions kakra bi a na afa ye nkyere se ye de ye ni hwe. say ni yedwena. Enti no, there are things, I'm not going to lie to you, but the ones we are making it na it say one ko read way and na mekuri na we ko never you te mekuri a eno ma kire no fatally day no. What is Satan? Fatally, Saturday straight. When you don't need a fortune teller to tell you this. Today we are going to delve deeper into the rest of the days. You are that God. So what say Satan? And yet, and ye say never and you wanna wear that God. You Saturday, I wanna wear it is a one yet, I won't yet. Won't yes, say, won't ya cry, you compliment something. Sabe. Yani emfaso ni so nanso wan ko pupu sesi a obekọ hospital. Inti bibia ni wi say useless. But you not having the ability to mix those chemicals, they will claim say enye to mix it and not to balance it and not to align with it no na problem ama. Inti na ama zodiac sign so abeye days ayawo. Uchu mutan wo ye da God. Aden na ye say element, we ye fire element, we say na fire element, water element, all these elements, because they complement themselves, they are all in the body, moving together. The body has not exploded. Different element. It doesn't make sense to me. What they are not so to China? Ejuma wo ye no, fanesa wo boss. Opposite side. One not na ye ejuma 15 years. Ejuma na nse uji pay agent ntwentum. Ti adenti no be a different element to me nware no. Adenti na we free this starts we do to ranti to me share the aden. Eyedin asem. Today we are discussing OCCULT of days. And then they are discussing there were so many stages. Ye be di kan Thursday of the tender gods. Ye be share no. Ye wi ani e ba be share Brihaspari. Ye wi ye be share Monday, and also Thursday rituals. Ye we beche Friday, Venus, and Freya, and Fida. Ye beche non so. Ye friwa ye beche Venus as morning star and Oshun. A fear morning star. A fear that one so ye beche a hormone so. Ne ye we are ne krakra no. Ye beche the parasitic Saturn celestial week exercise. Ye beche non so na me kan say me we am the rituals kakra be den. Ebe tato e de ama ye nyina. Enti me nuanom eno na me pese nda ye nkomuni ye nyina ye nhwe ye wi a se wo hwe me na wo fili se wo bibi foforo eka about the American and na wo dwen hu na wo fili pa se asema American sisi so ma wo a na waba platform ni ye open. Last week we had an extensive discussion on the planetary forces and the energies they give to our days. When you hear forces, when you hear energies, when you hear frequency, blah, 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 that is what you people call God. Okay? Inti, ana to me, oka to me, and no one I'm afraid in Yamia, Mamma, and a dear ahodo. Inti so because, ni frequency is not on a higher frequency, it's not, why we are higher, that's a wabodam. Only frequency, or part of say, well, the only frequency no damn watch it. Tia say, Mammy, men more being you so worse. And found confuse you. So what got Mercury and a Saturn Nina is talking about the days, mebubu mama. But most importantly, we had an insight into what forms the names of the days we observed or used in calendars now. Me ma uhu baby a calendar free by ye, me ma uhu baby a omo de me ma stars no no so abedani asemama ya yesi mama wahunu nyina. And we noted that the names of the days were mostly mixed with Norse mythology and Roman traditions. Nina me no kan last week wa one and Mr. no wakoshe, so you are able to get full details of what I'm doing and also full details of our celestial week. But for spiritual sake, the theory is that these energies act and affect us. Medical culture say ye reflecting in reality no. Inti no senka yese ye campo ani ye beka say nye nyame baako na ewo ho a. Anka ye me understanding ni ye easy. Ni ye hu ni say nyame na enye baako no. Enu kura ye clear and straightforward days no nyina energies no e create nimba. Inti adwoadafuo onie, wefuo nie, we nkanti nkenye hu. Nya fe no bi kohwehwe nyame anese afifi na pampam ni nani ase. E de abehunehunu obi a wa ha say these energies act and affect us. We admit this. Intina obi a wo ni sunko. My argument stands out in the many theories of cosmic history and astrological theory that it is we, the humans, who project energies into the days and make them into gods. Now, we a very simple thing. So when you benya this understanding, ebe difficult so obi abe buli wana obi be chante no aye bibi no. It doesn't work like that. When we boss tena adwuma mu boss any wo ye monye adekro according to zodiac for no won't be ni wukunu ntena mo ye different a kind of zodiac bi ntina bebreje jaware wo boss awon ne ye adwuma ne na ye adwuma 50 years. You people are not compatible zodiac mote ho ewiase ni nyina awutim no kra all the zodiac are all claiming no they are working and ewiase explode here nti na zodiac ba ku sei one wo nye compatible a yen kan kira we say look for the balancing and the alignment but rather obi awawo mienso on ni kunute zodiac ni nye nti na omo nko. Then what happened to karma? Someone mamu ma yenye so limited as black people because biara what yasefo asase so no ne source ne fapem no start fi us. Enti ase we ni yenya ebeye den. We mix all the chemicals, we make everything visible. We mix every chemical. Utumi hu we, usua we, na de abom, ne wa ma bibi epie wa atiasefo asase so. Se utumi ti ade we ase now start here, obi the god bia besi we ni so be useless. Amam. Knowledge is power. Bible can or say lack of knowledge my people perish. This is it. When the Bible say knowledge, I don't look for and Paul can say and or do Tel Aviv, no Saraya, Fafon Bra non Free Abraham. No, that is not the knowledge. It is talking about the knowledge that dwells within you. And no, and I'll be to me use no one reflecting that kind of God that you are. You don't need to bow to any nothing. So today we conclude the Celestial Week tutorials. And then yeah, the baby we become deep. We are near the rituals snapping to our I said practice them at home. My warning several times said my rituals are not what for sale. They are for you to make yourself. I welcome you to Spiritual Hour. My name is Maame Grace and I give you a kwaba. And I to say obaki me man kran kre biara akwaba biom. Yeah, spiritual platform. We are preaching nothing to anybody but your own self. I am trying to say that you are that God. You reflect any God and every God you can think of. The reason they cannot speak if you don't speak, in actual fact, if you decide not to say there is a God here, who will know that there is a God there? And a reflective bia and about this reality. So we end up going lower and making useless things powerful over us. I'm just bringing your attention to it and I'm just telling you to think and think deep. I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. I believe you. I send you love. I send you joy. I send you strength. I send you light, pure light. I send you pure energies. I send you light. I believe you. I send you love. I send you love. I believe you. I do not bless you. No, I do not bless you. I believe you and I wish you a nature day wherever you are watching me from. It's another episode of Spiritual Hour. On this platform, I am the pride of Akabulan. I am the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me. They smell through me and they drop every particle of information through me to us. Today, call me in sequence. The vibe is full. You can also call me the greatest G. I am the mother of all spiritual platform. Today, you can shout and say Labraska, the sun goddess. And today, I will give you the meaning of most of the names people give to me. I ain't a mistake. They are spiritual. They are ordained. I don't name myself. Nobody. Edini adi awun to me fa ama wo ho. E wasase we so. Aji nipa na ma wudi. Aji bibi na ebe ma wudi. Ti ase nti se wo so obi wodi bebrebe. Na ye wakondo na wo ausise dingu so then you have to check because obetumi afre din bia ma wo ho a ebe react sa nimdie ni ye ni me maame ne me papa etu me din grace wo de betwi kasa me fe na dom ebi ene ye show yi be ko na wie ye no wo beti ase no mtu me din afie sika na ye wu me fiada nti me ye everything efiada nti me ka tro se me ye bronsam me san ye Jesus a me nye confused ebi a show ni be ko awie ye no wo beti I am Lucifer wa and I am Jesus wa ni nyina is about me just because I am born on Friday I am that God. So everything spirituality is me. But before the show no kon yes omo ahoya ahye omo muma no. Ahoya hyewu muma odasani. Ahoya hyewu muma odasani e. Wo na sikimpe na hyewu muma hyewu mume. Oh yes ombaka se me brag so let's get into it and then you will understand. I welcome you once again with lots of love. And then your topic ni your occult of days. And a mama wati ase stages a yebeko nyina na maka say to ho no last minute ho no. Ye the rituals no, ye the befam to practice them in your home. In the galactic legends of the black cube. Me say the black cube. There was a myth about how a parasitic body got in contact with our cosmic universe some millions of years ago. There is this story there. In this planetary story, this parasitic body shot a pointed arrow into the atmosphere of our universe and it created a hole of fire, which is now the sun. So this galactic legend story. This is how sun also came to be. That is why they call it a parasitic body. The pointed objects fell on earth with fire and brimstones and killed almost all living organisms. This is what they also have to say. Let's get into this. Killed almost all living organisms on the surface of the earth, and even petrify some of the creatures into statues. This is what they also say. The pointed object formed a tall obelisk of the gods standing in Egypt. When me say we a black man. Now one simple things I say. Now more be maybe no be rate something that is not there. You will lose yourself completely because like I said the other time, say ya will say who chase bibi. Now kone bibi anywhere that effort no you useless and beneficial. Inside this long pole of the obelisk, according to the galactic legends, is a parasitic creature who sees himself as a god. Say wahu adiewe bibi abesi onu hu no say oye god. So who onu hu no say oye god. Se nipa eniwa, how does that thing become a god? Onyame enipa nsom no nye nyame. Eye onyame enipa bu no enanko ye nyame. But because ya ye ignorant nti ye fi say ye besom ama omo di ye so. Na ye ya be den abeye useless. Obibia besi ho wo na wo ma ade ni ye relevant. Now you are saying ade ni ye relevant than you. Nti bibia say. What must say wa ha say? Se bibi besi ho no matter how powerful that thing claim. So who nipa wa mana nye relevant. No show. From that day, evil entered the earth. It says so onye nipa omo so wasa omo ye parasite. No omo so command ye relevant. Nema BBC. It says so omo so vibrating wo BB so nema BB ye relevant. According to this parasitic obelisk ne besi ho no, eno na omo ka say eno na de bone e de ba asase so. Na se bone mpo na aba asase so a eye BB papa bi manipa na. This is Satan and na Saturday for. Omo asem ene ye ken ana omunyame ko a omo ye no ana ade ko a eti omumu no eno ho asem ne nde ye ka wa he. The parasitic entity chose Moses from Egypt to be his priest. Oh no mishishi. This Satan ana Saturday god no. O ekwan of aso ba ye na ma kire wo no. No obesi wo no so no obesi Egypt. Africa ha na be start here. No siwie ye no o choose Moses say ombeye ne den ni priest and form a generation after him to serve him. So mahu. Sure, this is why God created mankind before bringing worship. I feel what you say. I'm saying that anything worship should be looked into. Yes, the word called worship. I say yeshim. Because onyankopon embo nipa nwie no hu sese nipa som no. No mfe eno mba chire, no mbe sisem enka se we nye masandi we yaba. According to your people, God is the same yesterday, today and forevermore. So why the confusion? It's because we lack understanding of these things. Sa energy we na sa ahoden we ni besi ho no. Ochusu Moses. And no creative generation after Moses. So omunya den, omumbe serve no. How do you serve a God? I am serving a Friday God by making myself big because that God is what is dwelling inside of me. Into the energies, in the abilities, in the woman, and until I'm able to host shows, I'm able to download. My messages are different. Everything is different. And yet, my body way. And but it's because that Friday energy frequency and now say whatever you call it, God, is sitting inside of me. So I am making it powerful. I'm making it relevant by not bowing to anything, but showing his power and now its power to the public or to the world. And as I am adding up with his power to this universe, I am creating an impact without bowing to anything. But this energy never no choose Moses. Say this is why I'm saying say you worship amunship. Na Moses or no parasitic energy na choose no. Inti asori ho ne de na mosom no. See the confusion before we finish no be say we Saturday, we way the enti ebinum choose Friday, ebinum choose Saturday, be choose Sunday, machira wo dada. It's all about asase efuwa ne asase ya. It's all about the day omo discover that land no. To them, no, yes, I am meaning a year assassin, no more to so that sa and what was sad day nimuno, and as a zodiac nimuno, a be empower the land, no, I must say near Manako. If I say, Wednesday for no more discover Sadiana, only the Wednesday never to chess abilities, no, and not qualities, no, and not that power ne was Saturday in the way release assassin. Ni na yakugu asori them Sunday. Say yes, some anke you okay because like I said, all the days no complement each other. But you could go sorry them on Sunday no. Nanka you use Sunday qualities, ne Sunday abilities, ne their rituals, so it will benefit all of us. Say you na ya Saturday. Saturday so different. Sometimes when I look deep into Islam, I am a poem because they choose Friday for a purpose. I think said there is more mystic and mysticism in Islam than Christianity. But almost also say they don't read the stars. They don't. You see how confused we've become as Africans. The reason we worship more than what those people are doing, but we get nothing. Who de Ghana see why and here for no pa sorry no more. And here for no pa zongo no more. But that's the truth. It's because we don't know the rituals. Yenim adiena ye no. We feel say betumi abodin bia keke ne de aye bibia wasase bia so. It doesn't work like that. Sa alignment way na ye ni. Eno na ha ye bebrebe. So the entity resides in rocks, in mountains, and answers by fire and thunder. So when you say God answered by fire, let him be my God, you are just singing praises to Satan, the parasitic being. Another entity, another deity. That is what you are singing to. This is why all your prophets will go to the mountain, Mount Sinai. Abraham, Nimo, Obieko mountain. So this is it. And then the black obelisk and the black Kaaba, you people go round about it, is the same Satan. This is why you have 85% of Bible in Quran. They are doing the same thing, but the point is, Ebinum choose a day with a particular energy, and this one chose a day with a particular energy. This is the only difference. Which into nothing beneficial for them. That is why you see mountain, and stone. Almost say, Moses, Eddie, unfair Adrianin can't a buono, name in suon free mumbran and crofon. And Moses said, "Dear Bano Koshi buoni tirim, na ebuoni ye Yesu." enu ti na Moses when nya Canaan asase so na ni hu iso wanko ho ebo enye me na me say Yesu yebo na ubu abefu Christ the solid rock I stand, all other ground a sinking sand, all other ground a sinking sand. Church of Christ of Wondrum, I've told you I was one powerful Pentecost member. I married into Church of Christ. Enti minimum ndum ni nyina ya den eto I was Church of Christ ma pani e wo committee 2 omo ni niye afede mi gya ya na afede mi beduru Assemblies of God mi beduru masom nyankopon masom mboba ne bi she there is nothing between you people and nananom a omo som mboba. It's the same concept, the same adequate dukadaya mo many pass mo you know. Se Ghana fo nyina original mo na so na Africa fo nyina original ho se ekim kayen ya be shan ye ho but ye nte ye ho ase. So this is it. This is why mountains up to now cry you people love going to actual mountains and rocks is for Satan. Ye be chire mo akọ deeper. So when you hear thunder God a mountain so no mo say when Moses call mountains so shieja obi akọ oshieja oshia thunder Kobisa Muhammad. Obi akosia ni God no e wo mountain so all worship gods no all worship no Jesus anka wo Bible mu o say upon this rock I will build my church and the gate of hell shall not prevail over it. Enye biblical rock enye boba ana rock eyedua mo ankasa mu ndi kodi mo Bible ni ye it will do you a lot of good. I am not your enemy, love me. I am one of your prettiest and your nicest sister. When it comes to downloads, bow down for me. The Gnostics also have a similar folklore. Machiramu baby their first explanation na me amuni free. Say me bombarded with so many sources. Now once you wait to me your research, then you can make your decisions about everything I make. You are not forced to use what I'm saying, but what resonates with you. But me mouth sources ni bebrebe. That is how you find truth. Unye static one place. So Gnostics no so almost was similar folklore. A parasitic creature that pretended to be a godhead to bring evil into the world when the minds of people knew no evil. It is a pesa wo kire bone a said ya omo ka se bronsam bi na de bone ba wiase na na bone ni ho no. Look no further. Look Saturday. Na sa open communion so you can use Satan. The same thing minuya bema. This is why everything worship finds its trait from the Bible. When a matron no, ushe Quran obenya 80% or 85% Bible in it. Enti na okonfo gina no ye ne argument ana wakokoti o se hu se ndwan twitwa ne ade e start we ne bebre afa ho. We use Bible no dey defend say okonfo ye konheni na we say because it is using one source and that source is Saturday or Satan. Let's go deeper into this. Osha spiritual hour with the goddess. And we are discussing occult of days. Inti wo de ye wo so bi enwuridi wo da achen ma wunti. Hu ano a. Osha nkasem wei asem ben. A Japanese, a Chinese, ne owo ne banana what the way nyina start akola no. Nti akola ni nyinya onim ni baby ya, woni ne koye adwumo check all these things. No we hu position or de wo beto. Aden na ye de ye twanya ma bibia se ne ye yini wi a, afi no ye pia ye ha, ne ye ekọ, ye pia ye ha, ne ye ekọ, ye ti we ne ye digidi, ne ye de ye ekọ yanim. Aden ti ya. The Galactic story seems to be in line with Luke chapter 10 verse 18. Listen, someone to mo bo be ha mo ho. Won ena nokure so opa wo betie because eno enhye da nye dede ena nkasa bebre so. But let's look at Luke chapter 10 verse 18 where Jesus states, we can say, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Jesus say, ohun say obronsam free soro abehwe form to say tender. Nti say me catch us a tender God ne rock a afi when Jesus nankasa to nanum to oton e kan. Inso Christo ni ndi we ndi da engine to muda because of what? The same Bible, lack of knowledge, lack of decoding of the Bible. Enunti uka bibia na ye saying when you think deep about this saying na Yesu, then what exactly are Christians worshiping? So what are Yesu kan ya Bible mo nti na mekoti ama no. Luke chapter 10 verse 18. Mon kan kire mo asofo no mundi kodi ho ma mo. Se na ohun se obronsam ebe si from to say agrada. Na sa wo so wa sori na de osoro agrada, Yesu agrada, o ntwensi obitrimo, mesra. What are you actually worshiping? This is just a question. Don't get angry. So tell your pastors to come and decode this to us. Luke chapter 10 verse 18. Understanding anyhow. Lack of knowledge, is indeed making us perish. Now, the significance of these legends and myths is that I've had many storytellers and writers say that the god of thunder in the Volta region known as Hebieso. And Nogopo is where the shrine dwells. But the Bosun Nankasa is called Hebieso. Is the mountain god of the Bible. They believe so. No, yes, a thunder god na or what Bible no. Who answers by thunder and fire. So when you Christoni. Well, when na kanya argument, inti nkatama papa agina sare kodi na ono kan say eye bronsam kro na nka so mu quote sa scripture we ma no di kodi mo na nkasam na yedi ni ye hu deda ma manfo nya business bo mu so ye hu omobo na so mi mo mu ameti ye mi na me bronsam wo ni so. The same God is what we call Iron God. When you go to Benin and the other places, it's the same God when you go to Nigeria, they call Shango. It's the same God we call in Ghana, Hebieso. And it's the same God that you are worshiping in church. It's the same God when we call Saturn, the planet, or you say Saturday. It's the same energy, it's the same vibration, it's the same frequency. Christians also believe their God is a God of thunder. Who meet his prophets in the mountains. According to Mrasem Dunadi and the sea wo thunder ne strake ye. Mabobo mountains, Mount Sinai, Mount Wine, upon this rock, upon this mountain shall be removed. This mountain shall be mountain. This is it. So why are you a Christian and condemning Hebieso or Shango? It's the same thing you are doing, looking sharp. And like I said, all these planetary or days, they complement each other. It's all about alignment and balancing. That is what we lack because we don't actually understand what we are doing. And if you don't understand, how do you balance it? How do you align with it? And don't you call your God the Rock of Ages? Rock enya boba. Enya Satan. Saturday. Saturday rather. I am giving you guys a lot to think about. That's why I say, just think about it. Make your research. I mean, think deep about it. So we are Christian. Mama of scriptures. And I'm do you people know what you guys are actually saying? Many legends and stories leading to one deity, the God of Thursday. Thursday of the tender gods. And also OCCULT of this is what we are discussing, and this is spiritual hour with the goddess. Thursday is associated with Jupiter. Well, when say there is nothing hushous. A planet known for its influence on growth, fairness, and good fortune. And to sanka wouldn't be senya. Anka wu kodua de bia ubedua ne daben. Ubedua no wo there or you're responsible for that energy no one growth no na nka waye opese wo ye bibia influence a in today's na ye choose ne ye de ya soro no omo nim de enti a omo wo Tuesday omo de ye miracle hour omo wo dey say omo ye say me kan we natural last week omo see hene a omo wo the way omo ye but wo hwe Thursday and the abilities no ono no influence growth, fairness, any good fortune. Nti se wunya abesua na wo behu we ya. Eno nkyerese se me ye Friday I mean to me no want na. All I need to do is to align and balance with you. We are able to grow. Why are people living their marriages and relationships, friends and ejuma because you are born this way? Where are all these things coming from? these errors ni yenya because of copy and paste. Oni knowledge no o read ya wo social media no so no de abema and ye benya nkrofo nso so ni ye follow ni ye ekọ then the continent no ekoswa reduce e wo ahomodin mu because of knowledge yeni. In Norse mythology, this day is connected to Thor, who symbolizes strength and protection. In Akan culture, names given to these days are Yao for boys and Ya for girls. Enti no men ye won obi a chechere ne de ada na wo de uja wo de ye wo ho. Thursday is a day that encourages progress, leadership, and safeguarding one another. Enti senka wutu anamon wo we bia mu a, you just know about this. You do with that day and edaso. Say me ye Friday na me was knowledge we no. Me koye any of this amehwe. The reason I me shows na de amen kwa me hosting no. Eye Sunday pene bi and na obete ase. Nti na eye Sunday anopa Sunday enwumre. That's where I belong. Me di ka catch some na me Satan, me na me Jesus. I'm just telling you true fact. Don't get angry. Emabinu. Omiyakafu. Gadojiku. Omiyakafu at all. Let's get there. However, it's important to find a balance. If we expand too much without care, it can lead to greed and problems. This is where all politicians fall short, Maka. They will not take their time for those who can help them, teach them, go and do it. They feel they can pay for anybody to do anything for them. It doesn't work like that. People pay pastors to go and do fasting for them. They pay for prayers and pay for anything. Sit there, you will die. Abusia, asemi, enuna makanyo. It's all about balancing. Tidiye wehi. And no be young on a Thursday on to me tongue coco. Oh, ya won't Thursday and to me ware Sunday. Oh, ya wo Sunday I call she way na call she is that it. How long will you she? Now let's look at this. The Brihaspari. Na Brihaspari. Enye ye kasa. Ya meboni biya fanesa. Spellings in the screen so no. Go and look for it and mention it or call it well. This is a ritual dedicated to Jupiter. It's when one shani ye. No, because away the bread open. Why you confused? Who names say Thursday assembly yeka? Cause wako come asem kesibi. Akoka Jupiter. Who names say Thursday yeka? Because we don't want to know. The God of Thursday. So when you hear and Brihaspari and Jupiter and there, kasa ya wada aso bibini. Minu yaba can say ya wada na call baby. And I want to say I can say any man now ye Thursday born and I don't say you say no wa peja nyamine wo mu na di asem ni hunen. Known as Brihaspati in Vedic astrology. Mumbo ni ye omo no omo bobo na ebi esua na omo bobo ni ye. Ni ye ja Thursday na to wo na ye ja ni ye didi all sort of things echi. Untumi nka because o kan obenya asem. I know they are watching. I send all my love to all my Vedic omo aba priest no omo aba platform so no both local and worldwide and now globally. Me sending love ma mean to me bubodi nya say beche ebe eat into my time, but I respect and appreciate your presence on my platform Revelations. The rituals focus on celebrating qualities like growth, wisdom, and good fortune. Enti sa woko baby no omo se omo ye we amawa ya Thursday rituals no omo ye amawo. Say o business be koso na maba amawo you can find out yourself. Na aye ti say ye bibie ehu. Ya wada. Kobisa wo na say ya wada den na ye. Ya wada den omo nso wo omo de. Some simple things are de quiet. Some common practices include chanting special mantras associated with Jupiter. Ana Thursday, Anayawada, such as Om Namaha. They chant this. We will be near, Ubaya confused. Now it's a Yamifi Suruba, a Thursday rituals. I don't know, Uncle Bisa on another Thursday, Nedi and Annoy. When we say religion has cost us as Africans so much that Ye lucy bibia, e lucy ye way of life, ye culture, ye bibia, including food that ye di, ye names, ye free, ye lucy everything totally. Inti say ye discover bibi smaller. E ye say no na ye spirituality. Spirituality na nye shallow say you. Medical cultural. You can be a millionaire, but before you become a billionaire, you need to step into something, and nobody will put that thing outside. A way of life. Why has this become a problem for us? They will chant, Yawado, Yawada, and a Jupiter. And a Jupiter no one horn or what body and or rebesi and understand your call and or this Saturday and so could dia or dear champon haba women the same Yawada. Aden. Until no crackra ni senya huna bebrebe. No brani ti da nachi na ne kon ho atwetwe adien na ebi huna ntetie nso mom ho poto efi. In the name of spirituality. How? Africa. How? And offering yellow items like bananas as a symbol of abundance. So this is why you will see fruit, especially when you visit Obia or Hinduism. They have their gohonzon there, and they have their fruit and their bell at the where the gohonzon is. This is the reason. No be on your wad on your shoulder. We see what a fruit we see. Minim near awesome. Opa for mutina or now more in total chant about Yawada de ya or more ye my verdict for years or more chanty so be more onimshe. A yen fe no wa copy yes I ye queen. People also perform gratitude rituals to invite more luck into their lives. And can we? Ayobi I want Yawada na brabo. We are spirituality am my tongue. That ben ye bedu ow. Additionally, participants might use yellow gemstones, either amber, anything yellow. We'll talk about it today. We are not doing crystals, so I'm not going to get deeper. But I have crystals than anybody. I mean real crystals, not polished crystals. And yeah, low crystals in my office. Even more than vitampo, microphone abruchere beto ewo office honum. Cause no kota beto polished ones. But I can tell you for sure that I sell proper gemstones. Nobody has more gemstones in Ghana, even in Africa, than I have. Opa Canada obekebia. Enti omu Thursday for no mu use gemstones anka yellow, such as yellow sapphire. Wear a yellow mark on their forehead. Indians are very good at that. And donate to educational courses as acts of generosity. Where ya wada for abrabo. Adenti na wotena ho na wo ba na me read we amount na wako we so no so aka different thing because those people are copy and pasting so bibi omu read bia no ebobo ebura ensisi so ayete say Christopher nkomhye nyankopon baako ebeka se nsuo beto na nyankopon na say awia bebo is he mad? Get angry if you want, I don't care. This is why you will see colors power India for adiem. Like I said, obroni the idea we are a part of in life, and spirituality na ko high. Ask yourself why are what tablets a draw baby no mo yenu. Ni na one color, nya draw bia na ye white, ye colors. Find out why they are like that. Obibini mpebre, ofuto obetumi atie sika mo bia ye bibia ma no. Aya pupu de wa. Sumobi. Nonko pupu ma wate. Because ye pay easy life. Practicing mindfulness is another way to help nurture a spirit of kindness and optimism in everyday life. This is what Thursday does. Yebeba Satan, don't worry. Adia Emma eye fe. What Thursday for no hono. So when you do all these rituals now, they bring some kind of peace be in you. Aya nkrofo feel say wo sika na wa asomdwe. It's never true. It's not true. The love you show to people and the love they show to you, it brings some kind of joy and some kind of peace money cannot afford. The bia would your why would call be one some why when you are not even shining. Ebi mu o adwen boni nti omo nam kra no mo ma so abobo apo. You don't have peace no matter what you have because iniyama wa habo wa wakoma mu no. Enye we are saying it and move on. This is Thursday. These rituals aim to connect individuals with the positive energies of Jupiter, encouraging a prosperous and fulfilling existence. And you be aware ya wade bia no anka Thursday do these things you don't live without it. And you be nankebe we ama. You do this yourself. Why won't you Thursday so you pick these things now why you sada no so that will be bia be okay. What you say? You flip to align with today. Ade ewom no why you flip to align today. Na eduru wo de so you sit to empower yourself in it. We and aye problem kese amayen. Aye problem kese e de amayen. Occult worship of the Norse god Thor was all about seeking his strength and protection. We won't align it with that day. Now won yet ade a wo beye. Unam na ohwehwe niama asense wukomu atwehwe bia toto wonsa se na ebe protective ha fish awakoyi wopum enwaba awakọ akofa no wefum eza be ye nkwa na 15 nimu nam na ato na abebiu no honam na ato achen esina de ono no be protective. Are you okay? Bees is what will protect you. Oh, my darling. I sell crystals. I will never say anything. Tell anybody that crystals will protect you. That is shallow and disgraceful. I had to say, what car now team now say car to me protect you. It doesn't make sense. Can't protect you. A dying protect you, minia. A yeniyama way now the basis you flip. You align with Thursday, you flip, because they complement each other. Understanding is key. That is why the Bible says knowledge is power. We na aye kunchong e Ghana. And now for her they say, and now for her oh ya wo ya da bojem ko tusi jensen danso tutu wo sena fesi so mo maso. E dia pa na enti yeso hwe aduane a obedi nti. Obi edidi ami wo wi aseda obi ewudi bibia akoda nti ne kura ne sen ye ka asamacha monto mobo. There is nothing like shortcut in life. Ti Yesu wemfi soro ambesi fom oko process ni. People usually pray to him for help in battles, ask for good weather, and perform rituals to bless their weapons. Edio Enti wo say o ye lazy wunhua. Enti obi bakwa akosua we na ode abesi wo say no na o ya ma wa progress. It is there for all of us to mix it. We are seeing you obi ade asanko we are seeing you obi di anko no nipa na o kasanko ni problem. That is the job of Thursday. Minua. You don't need to worship what is made for you to apply. You see the problem you have? You do not worship what is made for you to apply. Your biggest problem. They often made offerings like goats. That is the worship way. Alcohol or ale, typically at the base of oak trees, since these trees were sacred to Thor. Omo worship ni somo. Inti worship nipo. Menem akasa about the Ark of the Covenant. Wa wo ba me office pen no, wo be ba be hu acacia wood wo ho, wo be ba be hu all these kinds of wood no e wo ho. In fact, apomada ka na de enedem. Enye Aaron ne puma no. Aaron ne puma na edua be no mo de ye. Eno na sisi mu fia ye se mu ntwa ntontwene na ba yi etumi besi so. Make enne ya abrofo nkate dua. Abrofo nkate dua o. Aaron ne puma na da Ark of the Covenant ni mu. E ya abrofo nkate dua tanali tree. Omo ka kire mu se mu ntwa na mo ntontwene. Se oak tree esi obi fie esisi a omo betwa. In fact cross no kro omo de esisi wo ma de ayeye altar no. They don't even know say enye tree bia na yetimi de ye cross. Enti media me senka de no moma yenhwe ne yenye ne yie preko. Na nka tse ne whatever. Eno so koka na ye eye omo so omo mu ye bibi no bi say bibi. Ye wo problem ankasa. His famous hammer was used by society members in ceremonies to bless marriages and the arrival of babies. Enti wo do hu ko sha ade animu a na wa initiate wo mma ni nyina so agum afi mu hu ade no mu initiate mo mma ni nyina so gum no de ne hama no hwe o mapampa wo so unim se to okita hama hama no ye didua na ye won say there is a lot the crucifixion tells Christians they don't take their time. So when you dua na hu nail, most definitely you will see hammer. That is tall. And so you bet me afa na dakro ni akire adesua ya of late aya na machi. But me ka kire o plane mua ama wate ase say ya nye sa ade we ya ye be ka achi sa. Ti wo kwa na o de oba na kohwem na omo aye omo de na ma na to de ni we na hwe ni tim. Uvie na ehwo na anko ye uni obi nya asem na osoro firi wa. Common sense in country say be so say ade aye how do we reverse? It's nothing. Now why you uwie na wakotena sorry dem say wo bompaye. Uwie na wakotena a spiritual person also ukodware na waye den. Ona wewu na anam ho. Amo bompaye me omon children me de omo hwe so me omon a lot of us are sold out. Asem na ye mobo. Occult orders and the Thor use stories and poems about Thor as a way to show respect and honor him. That is worship. Meanwhile, you can equally learn these things and apply it to yourself without putting yourself into any bondage. Is this not simple? Now, let's look at Monday, Thursday rituals. Monday, Thursday, also known as Holy Thursday, is an important day for Christians during Holy Week. A Christopher, I am Mususu. Me se mutu mutin ton time. Mo maame and mo papa. And the Roman Catholics, they have all the rituals. The reason Rome is such a small place, but they are richer than the whole African continent. They say, because they know how to apply these things. And na ye no ya betete asori ni mu charismatic orthodox na ye hu Roman rather say eno ya abosomsom eno nya asori papa wa wo ye rebellious automatically wa rebel against baby aye wu fiye nti wankasa wo hu ho ano prodigal son wo bedi mpra kwa aduane eno na ekoso wo mo ho no ti mo ntokwa na mo kono mo hwehwem. This is Holy Thursday or Monday. Roman force celebrate a day way in grand style. But Christopher say Roman form enye papa. But the same people will sing a song, covenant keeping God. There is no one like you. You are Alpha and Omega. There is no one like you. You answered by fire, God of Daniel. No more to They don't even understand what they are doing. If you know this God is a covenant keeping God, then go back to the covenant. Every covenant, you become useless. You can be used for sacrifice. Do I have to come and tell you this? You can use it to do something. Poo-poo is not good, but you don't want to keep it in your stomach. You want to make time to go and do it. Even so one no near to say you know near dear ma enzymes papa na wo yem nupo anya adwuma na wan pupu na unya constipation na wonam kroma obo so why cheko mofra aba omu ni waistline acheko munenenam. Many religious Christians know and practice this. Anyansafo na ewo mu no. It marks the start of a special time leading up to Easter and remembers two significant events in the life of Jesus Christ. The washing of the feet of Monday and the Last Supper with his disciples. What are we talking about here? Thursday. Rituals. What worry me anu amembe di awrade adi ni bi awrade adi di abayi guro na mudi wo okras mudi bo atiri modern. You people are wicked. So wo twempra na obi anim di akodi bi. Na wa ware mienu aka no kore de a embedi bi. Ni papa munie. These events are described in the Bible and celebrate themes of humility and community. Enso mu de bo atiri modern. Obi a waka no kore se ma ware mienu no onye bi ba de owoku ayere na owo mpono owoku na owo mpana no a obi anim ni di otumi kodi bi enchoku mu. Ena ase kokoro. Ede na mudi aye. omo mo sika na ye woro omo na ase untu ya one register ye nhoro eno no wo charismatic ho sisi omo da so woro so omo ajayo hey ada Yesu beba ampa no so oba ampa obebu mu papa. The significance of this ritual is that Jesus did it as a tradition of Judaism. Oko kan say Yesu Judaism. You almost say I'm practicing Judaism. Or you Jew ni so I'm practicing Judaism. I'm practicing Judaism. Komo de abro no mane fa ni tiri sukun. Munsusu. And it is observed as Holy Thursday in Christianity. The same thing. No. The same thing. No. I wish before they insult me, they can investigate what I just said. But they won't do. Because I'm nicer than their wives. Oh yes. I am knowledgeable than their wives. Some of them come, you don't want to mean hello! As of my for a bimu bomb. Oh, sorry. Ada Yesu baba obe hwemu ankasamo. And the same Christians will condemn Judaism. I don't understand you people. Monday, Thursday initiate the Paschal Triduum, the period that commemorates the passion, death, and resurrection of Christ or of Jesus. She, monto mo boase. Munnim nyama bebre ebinom. Cause ebinom nim mpanimfo ni bi bishops ni bi ni me di nkomo. Omo but minim die ade restrict from saying these things. So if you take a critical look at this, and now a close look at this God now, you will know and understand that it's all about this. If it's all about this, ni ye nyina ye nyame baako ni different gods there. And ye net say this na ya wo ye no. Nti na nyame no mo wo he. Say ye this ni dia. Na untumi nko worship day na ene ye nyame. Na say ye say onyame bia ne na hoɔden ne ade otumi ya. Why are you calling bremu ne de keka eka ho? E kire say ya ebe obi ya wo ne ya wo ada no saa nyame na ati ne mu no ade otumi ye nie. De ya wo no oku ada no nyame na ati ne mu no ade otumi ye nie. Nti we balance each other. And then ade we abeye problem. So we dream wa wontumi nti ase. We were born on different days. We are the gods. So if there are any other gods, the difference between the other God and me is me being born on Thursday or born on Friday or born on Sunday and you being born on Monday. And your frequency ne wo mu and energy no wo mu no and ye dey reflect gods. Into gods, there is nothing like capital G, there's nothing like a small g. So if you are worshiping the sun god, it's a day you have taken. If you are worshiping Saturn, Saturday church, it's a god you have taken. Like, and then a day way a bigger problem for us. Ha! Ahum to too much. Where ye Judaism and a Jewish tradition and our culture, Judaism for practices. And then our culture will say, and it is all about resurrection. It is our resurrection and modern resurrection. We atoto mo asori ina rituals nankasa mu nim ye. Inti mu to me benefit. Me uba me kire na de ko mini adaje da bia me ba ready ama. To uba me kire na de ko. You don't know. And I ma wo bre. Na wu chinchin. And on the awko so no su nim na mu nyina mo ta amnem and na mugu amnem na brofu dane ye manuam ye fertilize your masase ni yete ha na ye bre goi asema mekei nti de ayi na ye ntumi nti ase e fom ne ye mba e soro ne ye wododo ana say ye wire na afia na we just don't care which is which. When you use Thursday's energy wisely ana minka God wo ho ma ana minka spirit wo ho ma. When I say Thursday energy, minka Thursday God, minka Thursday spirit, minka Thursday DNA, and I'm mase. It becomes a wonderful day for building and sharing with others. Ne abilities, ne qualities, and if you are talking about that God, it is you, a person who is born on Thursday. And then away, I be a problem. And the ama ye say. So all the rituals we perform to these gods, It's our own special ability. Special abilities as individuals, so many reflecting all these goals. And the idea important I was to me. To me, to was you. Let's move to Friday, Venus. Bet me a friend Venus, bet me a free out, bet me a feeder. You're to your boy, a boy, home. If he die, belong here. I am born on Friday. It be more bewo. No more kotu obidinya. No more dinner or more cotton. I feel crowd almost spelling in the answer. Nipa ne ya wufi that's what the energy in you is what makes you the identity, the personality, and we is for this mechanism. But that day now you wo one day and no the God that is dwelling inside of you. Nti wa wo ba na say me nkola no mo de ato mi nyina me di ni ya fie sika. So what you say ade epena. But na so wo a wo kua da ekua sika ade epena. Wo ya wada ya sika ade epena. Like sa nipa about 68 to akakra no ma 72. Me say me ngi biom. Na say e beto aso. O say esa wo tu afisi na wo bredo. Obi en fa ntum biom. Nkola no so omo ho fe, omo ani den. Omo ani asi kain. Ba ku bia omo de ba da lo se na wo fie ya boniti ne ba ku tua omo nunum kra na e bi ate ne ho me se afa. I was born on Friday. Nti meka se medie mu nie. Friday is associated with Venus, the goddess of love, beauty and harmony. I have been in this spirituality for what me ba social media kan 25 years. Mamba social media anka minim so obi ne me wasem da. Because I am so simple, I love people. Intimichia I say I send you love. And I'm so beautiful. Me man say I na wo de mo bi nka say wo na ho ofe da bia so ho ofe na me hwa me ya na me mani. I am beautiful inside out, truthfully. Ebi a wo encounter me timpacho asem bi obi beka wo me ho akere obi a wo de men worry. Sheda bra na besra me wo wi a na wankasa why your judgment? Why? When I send you love, I am sending you what I have. Because I am a God of that Friday. That is what I represent. So I have it more in abundance. That's why I always send you love. That is why I am the prettiest preacher. So you see all the names I give to you. And yes, charade. When I say I am the goddess of Akabulan, and look at it. And before you finish listening to Friday, you would relax when I'm doing things. Don't try to copy me. You can't. If you are Friday, you can step into the air. Because that is what is inside of you. That is that the kind of God now we know. No. Because you are complimenting but to be our abilities. Makeka ni diabedu Friday for you, so where I belong. In Norse mythology, this role is taken on by Freya or Frigg. Where are they obi anyway? Norse mythology, no. Friday is actually Frigg's day. Anytime you say Friday, you are giving reverence to Frigg, the goddess. Okay? Goddess Frigg is considered the most important goddess in Norse Germanic mythology. Omo the importance eka Friday no. Na goddess no omo nja we chire omo ba kan. You see, they give them all sorts of names just to confuse us. Okokokwa eye days na. They've putting all these things into movies for you people. But we don't care. Ye koche movie no obi bie door e ma ne yere no tena ase nti ese misumi kunu bie door ma me obi de ne kunu ne yere ko movies obi koye shopping nti ese wo kunu su nim se ni pay yenye school fees wo ko shopping ye nti ase ne e wo from some of us e din ne sesa sa de a na e bre membre biom free na eko. When you hear all these encomiums, just go back to the day you were born. She is known as the Queen of Asgard and is married to Odin, one of the chief gods. That is a Friday person. So Friday person bia ohuni hu wi a or radiating in these two energies, automatically it is the only a year or no or bema canon. It's Friday for no, radiating in two different energies. In the feminine side, you're powerful, and on the masculine side, is also you're powerful. Because sad days, infusing into another day, masculine energy. So you see where Friday people belong. They know they are right. 24/7. Hello to all Friday bonds. Monjena Mufankwe. That is Friday bonds. She is known as Queen of Asgard. Onye goddess is equally a king. Married to Odin. Why unim Odin? She is not only the goddess, she is equally a queen married to Odin, chief of the gods. Very important. Titles are very important. She's the only day I infuse masculine energy there too. Frigg is connected to important themes like marriage, motherhood, and the art of home life, such as sewing and weaving. This is Fridays. Inti way wo ko nanti akobi ho. Akobi sane say ya wo Friday na me kura adwuma be na menye na me kura metumi aware obi na me kura metumi awo. Wo gu hu ani masese poto wo dum wo spirit na ati wo mu no. Ngi mi hu Friday ni bi oni talent o. Her name is the reason we have the English word Friday. So bi aya wo ni Friday bi no so wahu. It's where they stand. Mabubo days ni nyina ba hani mi team. It is when I say I'm the goddess of Akabulan, when I say I am the queen of this, don't get angry. You just don't know. You just don't understand. Sure. In fact, let's bring this thing down. All the names now me responded to no. And Crawford and the Maame our platform so. Now what the Maame so I'll be decoding na kosi hwa. It simply means they read my frequency. And no the Maame share. Ye kokweku bonsam ho. Ena ye koye interview. Ye koye interview no Maame busum bidin. O se me ye saa busum no. Ena me bisa ne say wa wo hwe interview no bia hu. Ena me bisa ne say nti saa busum no e de na oye o se o ma abawo. O ka abawo ne pe na fam ye din. Because na minim. Say me ye Friday born. Motherhood is me. So when I tell you I am the mother of all spiritual platforms, it's the understanding you don't have. You cannot beat any Friday born, especially so your bar. Now let's look at this. Venus. Some catch us a Friday and one a Venus. Don't get missing, don't get confused. When you see Venus, what do you abbreviate? Ifiada. Simple, unity. So Venus as morning star and Oshun. Yeba bechirim, yen breaking it down kakra. Efia morning star. Ube to make fresh. Yebia morning star. Ambitious Efia our platform no so. I send you love, my dear. You are the morning star. When you say morning star, me person make kwa chire mo. Inya sa omubu befu. Jesus is a morning star. Your morning star. It is talking about Friday. So why are you worshiping an entity? A Friday entity on Sunday? What kind of misapplied? When we launched the Oshun Festival, I saw people try to copy it. Some started doing all sorts of things associated with it. But I did it not by chance. I am a Friday born. I am one person. I am always in line. Balanced. And come in survive. You see social media platforms, YouTube platform, check it out. Can't survive it. Omukwa no mabe advert. Omukwa no mabe posti back. How many years? Still standing tall. It's because I'm in my domain. I carry that God, Efia. And I'm using the ability to struggle. I know Friday is for planet Venus. I know planet Venus is the morning star as Lucifer and Jesus. At the same time, Oshun. So all these three bodies, no, and now entities, and now the deities, and now the God, and now the energy, see, so when I tell you I am Lucifer, I am Jesus, I am Oshun, men how now soon than you Oshun. Meanwhile, a woman day. Do you know what you are doing? You don't know. Mobile. So if you start copying me, you are just confusing your frequency and those who follow you. Now follow for one day. You see what we did on this platform last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks, no. Na a full moon day. Na me who say all over and obia full moon, obia full moon, obia full moon. We spoke about OCCULT. Who baby are diverting the whole attention. We celebrated the full moon with rituals. But then yes shallow. Into more and more platform. You people didn't get it. But I realized that people were joining the thing with their frequencies. They keep shouting, today too is full moon. Today too is full moon. You don't know how joyous I was when I was watching your comment. I'm like, I'm getting there with my people. They are getting the message. Ye jabibia to ye jashalo once the mom. Ni ye would mu zoom. And then we grip OCCULT and spoke about OCCULT. Nti me kanya akachire mo say oje na ho odin e the free full moon. When we said no, we are not here to we are not looking for drama to be relevant. Now say BBC ye say me pese me trendy ka me trendy big time. Eni amesi ba me to wig. I was one of the biggest saloons in Ghana. I bought wig $10,000 from that same saloon. And now wig, you know, a year dirty. And the way the wig was, no, now me say me ma hairdresser no wo me fie ho no. Onye. Inti omwa no mo ton ma me inti me de bekwa komo mo no mo awash. Na me de send me driver. And or the call saloon no. Or the wig ni call saloon no. 3 days or say 1 week later na me say driver no koje wig ni mbra. Okoye no mo say yemfa wig bia amba ho. Driver no yemfa wig bia amba ho. Inti me ma police for koche yom saloon for no. Because you can't tell me what I don't know. Say driver nam ka chen say Maame. Ekufu to me di a whole bag of money at the core bank only 1 cedi da. Ekufu the wig here then. Ne yire kura me wig on pe. Now be ka chen say wan fa wig amba na wa kire say me de ba this time na we ne wo omo say ekufu fa wig mba saloon na me koche yom. Me ko na ne madam ne person onye we me koche yom nyina me di police car ko koche yom nyina egu car nim. Omo di omo ko police station na me say omo di omo nja omo no mo nko me hwehwe me week ye wo ho sa 1 month ena madam no suma ni secretary so on frɛ me na on pa me chew na apparently no omo de wig ne ba and they wrote a wrong name on the wigs nti omo wash ye no omo de ko deliver ema wrong somebody na omo ko deliver ma nipa no na nipa no so kwa abrochire no ni ho. Inti 3 weeks no nipa ni fi abrochire baaye no na obeto wig no na okachire nipa ne say no this wig no on tompo the on share long weeks we obi a we hia me baabi a me weeks na kameto enam fom and I say and wig no enya ne dia long weeks there na omode wig ne ba back to saloon ho. Then they came to realize that wig no me wig na omo say me driver na mfa amba no no man the secretary ni frame me e kwa na me send me lawyer so nkoma ne letter me siu ne big time nti we nka me siu ne poto e na opato ma me member media no so nti say me pe drama anka wig $10,000 wig Ghana ha na aba media no so nka mo metu metie na me ne wo court ne ye streaming. That is not my being. I am here to preach a particular something and that is what I'm preaching. More be and doing say Studio 7 because I buy from them too enyomo we another big saloon almost so me tori go omo wo East Legon honum side me kan ye wo behu omo the spicy bi na ato omo din so ka me siu no ka me na my social media no so aye basa that's not me makasa ade a me de be say obi die never me say obi ana me ba ba inherit enti me pese me ma wote ase say spirituality no enye the way we are looking at it very simple. It's not about looking for trends. It's not about looking for drama. I am a Friday born. I can trend at any time. But me say me da me catch me na nam say me be launch me ho with integrity. Enti enye nasty trends. Nye bibia na me pese me trend wo ho ka me wo bebrebe. But I thought issues cool. Na matena se maturity. Inti asam na me ka kire o me ka asam na kire mo aba fom. Enye se me kasa just so that me trendy and amenye bibi nothing. That's not it. So don't look at Venus. No, be a Venus bra from a Friday. Oh, yeah, Friday, I listen to your body. In fact, all the days, your body itself speaks to you. You enter your body language. Ti obi a fa bibi pe. No de abesi wo na che na ye di echire. Don't copy me, you can't. You don't have what it takes. Friday people can do it and do even better than I'm doing. You don't know what you are doing, and that will bring your followers a lot of issues. Tina make a say mo amu chinya mo hwe ho. Salvation is individual. Life your would ya. Go and break your soul contract and come and go around so to me. That's why I decided to do this Celestial Week training. So let me explain more. I am person moti ade we ya say. The oye ne de e komo eya. Nti nya de obejai ba wo a wo kono utumi save you ho you are better. Because when save you ho do me nyina be kwa koto problem kesiem. In occult traditions, Venus represents love, beauty, harmony, and attraction. To Friday, the qualities the same thing. Don't ever get confused about any chanting and any words you don't understand. Me say, mo amokoye surgery, body surgery no. Baby, I want you mukasa menkoye. Borofo no nti amenko. Wo kwa aduro so wo kwa bosom so. Na wo kwa nakasa omuka ho no nti amenko. Na ugina ho obetumi agina no ye de wa na ye rituals no ba wonte kasa nti ugina ho to na buti ate ba ye de ne ye de hia ni se nipa ne chant something different. Hey! It is often associated with feminine energy and qualities, including pleasure and grace. So you see my name Grace nti mi akasa mi din na bobi aboma. Me papa no to mi din Grace so. It's equally Friday. Then you see equality. When you see, in fact, at the beg, at the brand ne de montro, and then me say Dolce and Gabbana shirts. Munim se me pe Dolce, I love that. Montro brands and you fake account of one any so. But I am a montro price no. I know the Anna no de mame. Minim se munim Google internet na ebeba, but don't write it, okay? Mo de montro at any brands and mo papa mo ni so. Aye. You bet to me at a shirt back, bet to me at calico 40-feet container. And you won't throw, I know the montro, I the one who show it. But Patria montro price. Why? Mr. Why? Yoko for Yoko. If I montro price, no. What's a spiritual hour with the goddess herself? We are discussing occult days. And I'm bringing astrology so down. It's not just anything. It's not about carrying sigils and other people's pictures around your throat. And you go to church. This is Venus. This is Friday. This is a fiada. This is a fia. Any coffee. Venus is also seen as a symbol of balance and connection, referred to as the morning star. Because it brings hope and new beginnings after difficult times. This is what Friday people do. And yet, like you are born with it. All these qualities are packed inside of you. It is a one I mean, move and look for education. Look for accoutrement that will lift you up. But don't think anybody can do anything for you. What are they reading? What is deeper than this? Learning yourself. What is deeper than that? It is all about knowing yourself, Ominia, and what you are made of. This thing and please find yourself, because your life is not about one day reading. Throughout history, Venus has been connected to various goddesses like Frigga and Oshun. Many people engage in rituals related to Venus to invite her energy into their lives, helping to enhance enhance feelings of love. So when I send you love, that is the kind of God I am. I'm not sending you anything that I don't have. When I say I am the prettiest, that is the goddess of Friday, beauty, and a sense of spiritual brightness. So if I tell you I am the mother of all spirituality and all spiritual platform, I'm just telling you the truth. That is the goddess I am. When you say grace, you are talking about Friday. When you say goddess, Friday. When you say queen, Friday. When you say biggest, Friday. When you say spirituality, Friday. When you say Jesus, Friday. When you say Satan, Friday. When you say Maame Grace, Friday. It is Friday all over Friday. When you say love, it is Friday. And this is me, goddess Frida. It is very interesting how Frida and Frigga sound similar. And you're very interesting. In Akan culture, mema will be wofie, and your bruni no better. We just lost it. Let's go back. We know the name Frida is given to those born on Friday, like me and ambitious Efia, with boys named Kofi and girls named Efua. When I call myself names related to Jesus, I am the sun goddess, I am bra, I am da, I am this. Don't get it. I'm giving you just the fact. When I say I am Lucifer, I am Jesus. Don't get angry. It's energy. Energy. Because I am the same God. Maybe that's a corruption of the original name, Fida. Because why? The energy of Friday encourages us to connect with others. That is why I am able to host Revelations platform, connecting the whole spirituality and others together. It's rather unfortunate that some are wicked people. So they decided to be creative and strengthen our social ties. That is Friday, Venus, Fida. When we use this energy positively, it helps us build meaningful relationships. That is a fiada. Until na Sunday na ya moya wedding, munya ne Friday mu na Friday mu na musie nipa. You see the connection. However, if misused, so what fiada, it can lead to shallow connection or vanity. So Revelations platform will continue to be the biggest and nothing anybody can do about it. When I'm gone, one of you will come and host it. I am the biggest. I am the largest. I am the goddess. I am the queen. I am Frida. I am Jesus. I am Satan. I am Venus. I am Friday. I am Efua. I am Efiesika, the goddess. I am Maame Grace, the greatest G in sequence. Oh, just spiritual hour. Why? Now, let's look at the parasitic Saturn. That is Saturdays. Let's look at it. Remember the galactic story I started this episode with, about a black cube piercing through the Earth's atmosphere some millions of years ago to form an obelisk in Egypt, which brought about the parasite consciousness that was led by Moses. I quoted a scripture for you. Yes, according to both Gnostics and critics of New Age astrology, that parasite body is the planet Saturn. Listen. Me say a papo, a bonio, who na apply. It be any we say useless. You can apply all these things, and I may kind of flip, align, use, flip, align, use. When it gets to your turn, sit, and then do rituals to groom yourself. This is what you should do. You are not supposed to worship nothing. So obe worship the end, na worship nipa. Enye mboba ne de ekeka ho. Because tie ubetumi akosum bibia Sunday ubetumi akoso ubetumi in fact ubetumi kura akotena America na wawo mayina wo ho na o maye Americans, but you are still black American. You didn't change. Saa na de we tie. Wobetimi akotena se bi Kumase. Na why asantini awo mba nyina wo. Se be kafra still we tani. Still we fantini. Still we igbeni. The same way wobetimi akotena tachi man free voter region. Eto ado ukoko ni ade. You are still a votarian. Know this and understand that you can apply all these days, but don't forget who you are. The kind of God you are. So we are Friday. Satan powers our sun, though a parasite, but it regulates all time, seasons, and life force on earth by reflecting rays from the black sun. We our Bible move because but decoding it, decoding the Bible, they are higher you. Everything, there is nothing bad. Everything complements something. Satan is the planet god with Saturday. Saturday is basically Saturn's day. Simple. That's the planet. When you hear Saturn, and a Saturn, come down. Simple, simple, simple. If you have watched the movie, The Lord of the Rings, well, that's the god Saturn with the eye in the burning fire ring. Well, people are able to know or study the frequency. No more decoding by writings. Yede yenye bi obi decoding the writings no no ya so me yede ko etumi hia no ye ne ne twempena ne ye bibia ya sema emobbo wa bibifo ya sema emobbo dodo obi etimi akom na wa decode frequency na wa symbolize de ato ho no ye de asi wo say ye som asem ne de ahumtio. In various occult circles, Saturn is often seen as a symbol of limit, self-discipline. So we are self-discipline na unye niam embroso. It's still limitation. And the reality of the material world. If we are see be anywhere near. So you see Saturn, limitation. And na if we are see near me no krasambe we yank ye betumi atena. Intina there is nothing bad. But they can and Satan and now Jinaho and then Numumoja and at second shed and Nudodom and being to me tiase. It is said that this is why the world is made up of systems and rules. Satan empowers that matrix because of person bibia or no matter how nice and say God Saturn represents important life lessons and the ongoing cycle of life, including themes of aging and transformation. Limit is Saturn. Why do you talk about this? So scary. I don't know how much who do you want to scare? Who are you scaring? Why are you scaring people with this common knowledge? Oh my God, why? Are they? I know that I'm person. The way they will say it and the manner in which they will say it. Is this what we are actually pushing as spirituality? Fear everywhere. So when you push it as spirituality, when they what about mastering the ankh or mastering all these ghosts and mixing these chemicals? There is more when you talk of spirituality. And yet these kind of things. What is our problem? Saturn is linked to the concept of time and growth. And it plays a significant role in spiritual journeys aimed at personal development. Adie way amike ya wo Saturday automatically you are carrying it. I just say we must have some nefiri mu. Intimate this is personal spiritual growth. Like who grew me with nyamisua eyeden eti wumu. Into ya wo Saturday automatically you are here. You have to learn you. You can find Saturn represented in symbols related to secret societies, like the black cube and rings, which convey ideas of universal law and hidden wisdom. These symbols also relate to the process of changing lower energies into something elevated or wise. Into when we say Bibia so one faso. Into what ye Saturday, na ye reading ye dear way. align ade yi keke. Additionally, Saturn is tied to themes of the earth and farming, which connect it to ideas of natural order and the nurturing aspect of life. Inti Satan nimpo a yebodi ya na kire se nsensem asi no. Inti na ye nananom no na omu sie nipa memeneda. He ye nananom wo hu. Omu nim niama. Ye na ye decide say language nimpo ye mpe. Na sesi yi sebi omu fa ncheme. Obi kura ne be ka brofo ti hu so ne brofo no te se medie ya one ne ba ne nka twi o. UK na me say eh ada na nka twi nchira oba na no wonto no obi e pese oka brofo kire ne be o. Nti kasa na nkasa po ya to atwene ye nti ase epo bom twi ni nti twi ayigbe ni nti ayigbe nti no ye yankasa ya yira ana brofo no e bombade ya adwene ne ye ho kire yen ne ye force to belong. Overall, Saturn embodies a blend of structure and spiritual insight, that's Saturdays, touching on both our earthly experiences and deeper cosmic understanding. Where is Saturday fool? In Akan, unim se minja ye de no wonko. Memeneda gives Kwame and Ama. Saturn governs responsibility, structure and endings. Inti se wo ya ama. When they say why are we making this an issue? This is Saturn. Memeneda. Saturday. Aden kra aden. Ye kwa asoli ehunehuna. Ye ba spirituality ehunehuna. Nananom a wo so omo benom akokọ omo ba wi odwan, wo ba wi odwan nka wi. Wa wi wo po odwan wo ntwane ye ntoma. Wa wi awie ye ni odwan na ba da resunsumu ye dan re ade. Hey, hey. Its symbols appear in cultural rituals of authority, like robes, uniforms, and graduation attire. Misapplied, Saturn is oppressive. Understood correctly, it is the great teacher. Its lessons are patience, maturity, and accountability. Inti say we say no, we ama eniama ese utumi make sure so we will be in abundance. A lawyer or a politician shouldn't practice without consistent certain ceremonies of alignment and standardization. This is why they are in robes. They don't even understand why they wear those clothes. This is why the lawyers and the judges are in robes. So you don't need to do without these rituals. By hina mone na mi asori dem o. Obe uchina ho no ma na obi amafia. A wo do nan na akwa na wo de akofie. Akwa akosu. Ye take your time will be bia ho because ye nipa na nkasa wo kan no kra kira mo mpe. It can't be replaced. I will be bringing some black cubes and Saturnalia rings for you. Our office will. Na me catch them down and say, say be bad advert amawa. Eniama de will be ton. But nye no na me ton ha. Everything spirituality, I don't advertise. Be hu me when we say me recently put them crofo hu say crofo dadafo no. Adadafo no mu di gossip. Na say mpo obi ankodete wa ye mfiu. Ye jokers. Anytime. We are not advertising at you. I'm preaching yourself to you. That's what I'm actually doing here. But I am a cancer way so that you don't go and buy rubber. Sadia way you won't. Edio, Obronia infusing into daily life, into coffee engagement rings. Once a stones is so, and they are all colorful. But unfortunately, any stones, a rubber no mudia is so amam. We are no through a yen and no more share and so your colors. This is our way of we were actually into this, we were doing this. As at what happened. I can't think far. Mobo. In Akan cosmology, children are named after the days of their birth. We were doing this. These names carry the energies of the planet and deities associated with those days. And then I won't and then I will be ready. Me zodiac sign, mommy. I belong there. And see, Maame nsia me way of life. Na me nsia the way I me flip it, I align it, na ma shift it to me back, me ho, na ma tenase. So some of them we leave them, some of them we act them. This is what you need to teach us. Equia reflect Mercury. The same thing, no. Minua. It is equia da hu here and Mercury is useless. Why have you left your name and you are chasing Mercury? Going for somebody to read this for you one day. Is your life a day old? Once nakurani day is 3 days. Efua reflect Venus. What is the difference? Why are we being Kwame reflects Saturn. This shows that Africa also recognized the planetary structure within time. Africa is never behind nothing. I say Rome, Norse, and Africa used different names because they used different languages. But they preserve the same concept that time is ordered by planetary and spiritual archetypes. I can say days represent spiritual archetypes. Just say adding. Adding. So when you hear words, you are God. It's the same thing. Now, let's look at this celestial week exercise. Why? To reclaim the celestial week, I want all of us to live with awareness. Very important. Each morning, what planet rules today? Men confirm mass a day na mebubu mama uno. Die here na and then media uno. Until the only ma bo video no over and over and write them down. Oh sorry anapa. Now what flip it, align it, flip, align. Dia wu movie, memo wehu, ni awu act, memo wehu, ni awu live, mema wehu ende. Tu sorry anapa, bisa what planet rules today? What God or energy is connected to with? And then medical how should I act in harmony with this influence? Say when who days, you know, when we near woman, to planet, and your wife you coincident. You should days in a no, there is nothing more, nothing less. And make Jesus, I won't have Friday, and I went a and they complement each other. Flip a line. And I'm much no. Leave Sunday with clarity of the sun. Leave Monday with a reflection of the moon. What did I say? Me say leave. I say, me say act on Tuesday with courage. Me say act on Tuesday with courage. Speak and learn on Wednesday with Mercury. So me my vital part no way you flip, you align, and then you flip back. Flip. So you act on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you speak. On Sunday, you live. On Monday, you live. Know the difference. Learn this for your own self. I'm not saying do this for me. Do it for yourself. Expand responsibility on Thursday with Jupiter. Teenagers say you're God of expansion. Connect deeply on Friday with Venus. So it's all about connection on Friday. It is a person who move biya. This normal then I'm beginning in a accept discipline on Saturday with Saturn. This alignment does not enslave the soul. Never. It organizes life into harmony with greater patterns. Aden and a wako join way, this is it. A dear Ben Pana Makan was difficult for you to do. It's because you didn't know. Today you know. Abusia, we are not simply counting days. It goes beyond that. We are moving through cycles of planetary energies or days energies. Each name you speak, Monday, Friday, Saturday, connect you to ancient gods and cosmic forces that reflect our consciousness to us. Inti sa na God way, and a Ghana God way, and Africa God way, and a yediasem. Align with order. This is life. I'm tired. If you don't appreciate this, I don't know what to tell you. You will roam and roam and roam and roam and roam and come back to me. I am the mother. I am Satan. I am Jesus. I am the goddess. I am the queen. La Braska. I still rule over you, Makram.